Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's Gravity here with another video. Something calm, something light. It's a new type of series I'm bringing to my channel. It's a season series, a league series, in which I'm playing with two of my other friends. And we have two characters that we import into the league, and they get drafted. And we just play years and years until, you know, things go on. In the first season, we had to get through the first season so we could continue on to getting drafted. And Giannis ended up getting the MVP this season, this was the 2022 season. So we're going on to the 2023 season, and that's where we're going to get drafted, and that's where we're actually going to be playing. The way we play is that we just simulate the games until we get to the end of the season, and then we play the playoffs. We don't really play the actual game. Sometimes we might play rookie showcase or all-star games, but other than that, we don't really play the actual games of the season. We just simulate them and check the stats. We're really into like collecting stats and MVPs and being like, yo, that whole year I took over, or I had the most MVPs, or I had the most championships. So really it's all about having being able to talk your shit and everything. So either way, this is the first season, and that's how it went of the official league. And pretty much the playoffs ended up, I think Trae Young actually got the championship here, the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. It was a nice little season, you know, something calm. I wasn't expecting them to get the championship. I was hoping for maybe, you know, a team I fuck with, maybe the Nets, the Lakers, but you know, I can respect Trae Young getting the chip right now. So we went on to the draft lottery, seeing which teams we might go to, because we're expecting to go first, because the way we created our players, they're actually good players. We don't like upgrade them during the season. They're just made to be good from the beginning. So the Pacers had the first pick, the Kings the second, and the Rockets the third. And now we went on to see how we got picked, and the first person to get picked was Rashiki. That's my friend Rajay's character. I was second to get picked, Samuel. I went to the Kings, and third to get picked was Kasir, was my friend Tyrese's character. He was third, and he went to the Rockets, and that's the draft order. We didn't have footage of the actual draft, so I had to just put that in there for a second. And when we got into the season, this is what they started doing. They started doing trades. We were into like being GMs. Practically with a GM until the playoffs with the GMs. So pretty much this is what they were into. Rajay, the Pacers, they got a little trade going. The Rockets had the little trade game going on, but I didn't really start doing any trades. And we ended up playing, since it's the first year, we ended up playing the little rookie showcase thing that they got going on. And that's my character right there, going crazy with the slam, saying something light, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mix the league footage with basketball footage too. It was a fun little season, the start of the season. Right now we're in the third season, which is all players' second season. And it's a good season. I'm having fun with it. You know, we're having fun trying to get the bragging rights and everything, and just checking stats and all of that. Having fun playing the game. Every now and then we play it. I'm not going to be uploading this a lot, but I will upload this every now and then, just, you know, so I get the channel to keep up with the season, and so that we can look back at this days late, like, you know, years later, and just be like, yo, I took over that whole year. And we can have the bragging rights on footage. And that was a beautiful pass from our player out of the shot. Nice little finish from my mans. Look at Rashiki and Kasir going to the bench. Look at Samuel sitting on the bench, ready to get in the game. I'm pretty sure, you know, he wants to make a change. But we didn't finish this actual game because they were arguing over something, and they just decided not to play the full game. So we only played like the first 2 quarters. So I'm gonna only show the first 2 quarters highlights. It was a good game though. For the most part, it was a good game. He was trying to get work there. Either way, this year I haven't been watching a lot of Ooh, with the dunk from Kasir, he was going crazy. I haven't been watching a lot of basketball, but it seemed like Stephen Curry going crazy this season. I was watching a Nets game before I started doing this recording, and I might go back to that right after. But you know, hold up, wait.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight. Yeah, you know, like we...
Yeah, but... Oh, I got the open lane. You know, I got it. Ooh, I ain't finished that. That was a nice little block from Moby. I'm not going to lie. Either that was Moby or the character that Rashiki was using, but... Yeah, he named his character Rashiki. I think his name is Rashiki Bud. I'm not sure. Ooh, Rashiki Bud, Kaseya Quickly, and Samuel Sins. That's my character right there. You know, he's going crazy. I made him a dunker. We got 2 shooting guards and 1 guard. I think I'm 6'7". Kaseya might be like 6'6", and I think he's 6'5". He always makes a guard because he likes shooting. He's a real good shooter in 2K. I'm not gonna lie. He got the gun. He was going crazy with this Euro though. Made me look stupid. But you know, either way, this year actual NBA season been going crazy. I've been catching a little bit of the highlights now. You know, I fell off on the NBA actually looking at it, so I had to get back into it. And that's what I'm just trying to work on getting into it. But that was the end of the highlights for that. We was checking who was getting most valuable player, and I ended up being in the front. And defensive player was Rashiki. 24 points. You know, like how many assists? Like 8 assists. We was looking good. But I did end up getting the MVP for the year, and we didn't have recording of it because we just passed it too quickly. I got an all first NBA. Rashiki was all second, and Kaseya was all third. But we did, as you can see, I'll show you right now, Rookie of the Year, 6th man, Defensive Player, Most Improved, all first NBA, all those other things that you wanted to see, just in case you're interested. The playing tournament, we always simulate that. And, you know, we go on to the playoffs. This year's playoffs was tough for me. It was a tough situation because they simulate, the way we do it, we simulate the playoffs until we get to playing each other. But what happened to me, I was against the Mavs, and Luka was just giving me work. I had a hard time getting past him. So what we do, if we're down by and to the point where we could lose the round, we simulate the game to see how far it's gonna go. And if we want to come in the fourth quarter to play, we'll come in the fourth quarter to play. But we won't play any quarter before that. I ended up, you know, going down by like a good amount. I came in when it was 103 to 111, trying to, you know, damage control, but I couldn't really do nothing at the end of the day. Luka was taking over. The defense was too good. I don't got a shooter, and you know, I tried to make something happen, but I really couldn't make anything happen. My team was trying, we was in it to win it, but they shot up, couldn't get nothing to go. They did get the rebound right there, and it was just looking bad. Look at the finish. I tried to get the good defense. I did get the rebound, but the way I made my character, I made him like a slasher. You know, more of a slasher rather than a shooter. He's not really a shooter. The shooting is at like 85. It's a good amount for shooting, but you know what I'm saying? He's more of a slasher. He's more of a finisher. I think the way that they made their characters was a little bit different than mine. I think Rashiki is a shooter, and Kaseya is more of like an all-around. You know, he's an all-around player. He can do both. He's a two-way. My build was a two-way, I think, but I'm not really a shooter that much. I gotta learn my jump shot and everything, and add a little bit more badges. I got like 55 badges compared to the 65 and 78. So it's not, you know, nothing bad. I can still play the game, but I just got a little bit less badges than them. It's nothing serious though. I don't really mind it. So what happened was that we lost the game, or at least we're losing at this point. But you know, I always show when it comes to playing the game, I always show the last 1 minute. If I do have the last 1 minute recorded. So I'm going to show the last 1 minute of the game where Kristaps was taking his little free throws. They were screaming MVP. I don't know why they're saying that. Hopefully he gets out the first round. I root for the Mavericks. I ain't going to lie. I'll mess with the Mavericks. I like Luka's game. I like Kristaps' game. So, you know, I can't hate on him for that. The last minute, I'm trying to get something done. Can't really get anything done. He tries to go up, and he gets sent back. Crazy block from Kristaps. Incredible block. And the energy is just real, surging through his body. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to get 4-0. I thought I wasn't gonna go like this my rookie year, but I did get an MVP in my rookie year. I think I'm the first player to ever do that. So I don't really mind it. I got my little accolade. Let's see who could go out with the championship this year, because I think it's pretty much done for me at this point. I tried to take a 3 to damage control, but nothing's going for me. At that point, I'm losing hope. I'm not really playing serious. I'm just at this point just playing to lose. I just played to get the footage. A dunk and a foul, pretty much daggering me. Down by 12, 32 seconds left. How much could you do? Look at me. I'm pissed off. My character was pissed off. Look, even if you can see in the background, he's pretty angry. Don't ask me what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But it must be that loss. It's too much for him to bear. Either way, it's a nice little loss, on the Kings. I ended up on the Kings, second pick. It's not a bad look. Rashiki going first and Kazier going third. We did add a fourth player that my friend Tyrese created. His name is Judd Pittman, or Judd. I don't know how we pronounce it. And he ended up going, I don't know where he went, but he did go fourth pick. He's like a 94 overall. And I ended up running out of bounds. Just a goofy play for me. Probably the anger getting to him. 24 seconds left. They're going to run out the clock. There's nothing we can really do. These last 24 seconds must hurt for the Kings, you know what I'm saying? Losing this game by a big margin, pretty much 13. Nothing really you could do. Just got to take the losses with the wins, you know what I'm saying? And at that point, nothing to do.
They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
Just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you're starting to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
And that ended up being that. Didn't make it to the second round, but they had their little rounds going in. The Rockets beating Denver 4-2, and in Indiana beating Boston 0-4. They made it to the conference finals, and we just got to see how this plays out. He did end up placing my villains, playing against my villains, the Mavericks. The Rockets is Kazier's team, and Indiana is Rashiki. Rashiki is Rajay's team, and Kazier is Tyrese's. So at this point, he had to play because he was down. I think it was 3-2. So he started his simulation hoping that he didn't lose. And let's just see how this goes out. 68-60, ended up in the fourth quarter, and he just kept simming. He was down by too much to really jump in, so he just said, forget it, I lost. Making the Raptors go to the finals. And let's see who gets out of the conference finals in the, the West. The East. And the Rockets ended up taking a little win right before the final game, the game 7. I think this went to game 7 actually. He wanted to check the stats and everything. I think this was the last game actually. I'm not sure. He had 17, 7 boards, 5 assists. Other players was doing good. Jordan Poole, 14 points. Jalen Green, 10 points. Ben Simmons, he has Ben Simmons on the team. He made a trade for Ben Simmons. I forgot to tell you. He made a trade for Ben Simmons earlier. When I was talking about that trade, that's the trade he made, and that was the end of that season. He ended up getting the MVP, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. 1 block. It's a good stats, great stats for MVP. And that just ended up being the end of the season. And that's how 2022, 2023 goes. Nothing more to say. I'm gonna end the video right here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for just tell me how to upgrade the channel. Give me any thoughts that you have, and just let me know anything else. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.